Hey guys, happy Monday. Today's Monday, October 22nd, 2018. Yes, you are seeing this correctly. We are in masks today for Moonlight Masquerade, which is this Friday, October 26th, benefiting Ronald McDonald House. I need coffee. Ronald McDonald House, Charities of Central Florida, correct? Oh, that's what the tag is. And today I have Priya to my left and Astryd to her left. And Judy's all the way over on the other left, but she's not in the camera.
Say hi, Judy.
Say hi, Judy. So let us know you can hear us or see us. I know we're on a little bit early today, but it's a crazy week, and we want to at least get this promo in. Plus, who doesn't want to wear a mask on a Monday morning or ever? I'm feeling very daredevil-ish, like I could get away with murder. So give us some love. Let us know you can hear us and see us. I see Suzanne gave us some love, so hopefully that means I got a thumbs up. Suzanne's doing. Good morning, Marisol. Stacy's on too. Hey, babe. What's happening? So today we're going to talk about, like I said, Moonlight Masquerade.
Hi, Stacy.
Yes, say hi. That's Astryd if you couldn't tell. Did you know it's me? I'm going to wear this home tonight, honey. It's going to be good times. Bob Moylan's on. So I'm very excited to have you guys on. Thanks for coming on a Monday morning. So give us a little background on you. We'll start with Priya since she's closest. Tell us a little bit about you and then give us your why. Why are you involved? Oh, Tommy's on.
Hi, Tommy.
Hey, Tommy.
Hi, Tommy. He's on a plane right now.
Hi, Tommy from the plane. This is Ted with the mask. Give us a little background on you, Priya.
Sure. I'm the Marketing Communications Director at Ronald McDonald House Charities of Central Florida, and I'm here because Astryd, our good friend of the charity, is having a party for us to benefit the charity on Friday. Just to give you a little bit of background maybe about Ronald McDonald House.
Please.
We have 3 houses here in Orlando, and basically Ronald McDonald House provides a home away from home for families who have children receiving medical treatment in Orlando. So we have these 3 houses here. We help up to 74 families a night, so that's 2,600 families a year. So we're really excited to have our friend Astryd, who's going to be throwing this wonderful party that's going to raise money for all those families with the children and how we can help them. So that's why I'm here today. I'm so glad Ted has us on the show because it's going to be so much fun to talk about this really great party.
So Ted, before we get to Astryd, tell us your why. How did you get involved in Ronald McDonald House?
Well, I joined the charity about a year ago, and I'm just so glad I did because it's such a great organization. We help families. You know, I'm a mother. I have 2 young children, and it is so great to be part of an organization that just keeps families together when they need it most. So it's just near and dear to my heart, and I'm really excited to be a part of this because we get to do really fun things and really help some families in the community. All
right, Astryd Rosa. I can't speak today. It's early for me. Astryd Rosa. How are you?
Fantastic.
I'm so happy you're here, and I'm so happy you decided to come and you brought masks.
Yes.
So tell them a little bit about you.
So I'm Astryd. I love throwing events, and I've been hosting New Year's Eve parties for almost 10 years. And now I'm really happy to be on the board for Ronald McDonald House Charities of Central Florida, and decided that, you know what, let's have fun throwing a big party and raise money for families that are in need. So I'm super excited. Usually I host New Year's Eve parties. This year I'm changing it up a little bit because I thought, Halloween is my favorite holiday. Why not have a masquerade? I really have been longing to go to a big party to wear a big mask and a ball gown, and I don't really find that Orlando has too many of those events, and I'm like, you know what, let me throw one myself and just have an excuse to have everybody come out and enjoy a really good time. Not only can you dance at the party and drink at the party, but there's also a 5-course dinner that you can actually attend to before the event, and 100% of all the proceeds go, every single last penny goes to the families that are in need. So why not party?
So why Ronald McDonald House? You've been involved in a lot of things. What's your why as far as Ronald McDonald House Charities?
So I started off volunteering in the houses. I used to be a Girl Scout leader, and I had a troop of little girls, and we started volunteering at the houses and providing lunches for the families, and in doing so we got to hear some really amazing stories. We got to meet amazing families that really were in probably the most desperate of times, and that just really hit me hard. So in no longer, being involved with Girl Scouts, because now I've got too much going on, being on the board and everything, I really wanted to find an organization that really, I know, like, just all the proceeds go to where it needs to go. I did a lot of research with very many different organizations and found that Ronald McDonald really has an amazing team on their hands. They have great leadership, and you really see where all of the funds are going to, which are the 3 of the houses. And they have such a huge following of volunteers as well, that I said, you know what? I'm jumping on board with this one. It's the one of my choice, and here we go. So I've been on the board now for 2 years, and let me tell you, it's not an easy board to be on. They make you work.
Good. I like working boards.
Everyone is so involved. The meetings are not usual board meetings. They are full of events and information, and they've got just so much going on in the community. They target everyone from fishing tournaments to masquerades to Ride for Ronald that just happened. So we have a little bit for everybody, and we're just trying to raise as much awareness as possible and have a really good time doing it.
So Priya, tell us what happens. What kind of family comes to Ronald McDonald House?
To be honest, Ted, we have families with children with medical issues, just ranging from everything from cancer and chemotherapy to families who came here to stay at Disney, and all of a sudden they're thrust in a medical emergency, and they didn't know that they'd be staying and their child would be hospitalized for weeks or months, and they have nowhere to stay and they have nowhere to go. And so that's where we come in. These families get a home away from home. They're just steps from their children receiving medical treatment at the hospital. We're located on the campuses of 3 of the pediatric hospitals here. We have great hospitals in Orlando.
We do.
We have Arnold Palmer Hospital. We have a house over there. Florida Hospital for Children. There's a house over there on Princeton. And our new one over at Nemours Children's Hospital in Lake Nona. So it's a really great place. It is a home away from home. The families can go there. They get a warm bed. They get delicious meals provided by volunteers, and they just get comfort and care knowing that they're right next to their child at the hospital. Before Ronald McDonald House, families were sleeping in their car or those uncomfortable hospital chairs in the room.
Waiting rooms.
It's waiting rooms, everything. So now it's really great. We're able to service these families and make sure they're being taken care of so they can focus on their child.
Right.
So we're glad that we can be here.
Because you can't make a decision as a parent or a family member, I would imagine, if you're exhausted from sleeping night after night in the chair or your car. And so I love the concept of the house because there's also camaraderie there. I've been to the one on Princeton before. Yeah. And you just feel it immediately. Everybody's loved, accepted. I think there's such a great, sense of community there, which people don't realize you need when you're going through all of that, but you really do need it. That support system, because you have other families that are going through the same thing in the community, and so it's just. Oh, Mary Ann's watching. Can you see?
Hi, Mary Ann.
Ted, it's funny you mentioned that because we have so many families say that's something that they take away with. Some of these families really bond in the house together. They're all going through the same thing. Some of them all have, several families will have babies in the NICU. So they're all going through the same thing together, and they still remain friends once they leave the house. So they form these long-term relationships when you go through something like that. So we're really glad to be in this community. And 50% of our families are from Central Florida. So it's helping your neighbor, it's helping your teacher's kids. It's helping the folks in this community that could be just someone you never know who might need a Ronald McDonald House.
So talk more about, I'm super excited about wearing a mask on Friday. Look at that. Ooh, I should have pulled it tighter.
So
Look
sparkly,
at that.
I love it.
Sparkly. But I'm excited also, like you said, Astryd, there's not a lot of dress up events, and a lot of times I end up not going to anything Halloween or Masquerade oriented because it's just not done right. So as soon as Astryd said, guess what, we're doing an event, like, oh my God, we're so in, because you do it right. And I think that's what we're kind of missing that. There's a lot of great charities. I'm not saying other charities don't have great events, but I think this one is unique. So tell them a little bit more about, it's at the Dr. Phillips house, correct?
It is at
So
the
tell
Dr.
us where
Phillips
that's
house.
at, because a lot of people are learning that. Chef Lowe and his beautiful bride, and everybody's going to be there welcoming us. But tell them a little bit about the house and about the actual party itself, because there's a big, you can do the party or the dinner, which you mentioned earlier. Give them a little more details.
Yeah, so Chef Lowe and I have been working together for about 10 years. He's actually catered all of the events with Millennia Catering, which is his company. And throughout the years, you know, we started with 300 people, then we went to 500 people, and then we went, you know, just growing and growing. And now he's actually the owner of the Dr. Phillips house, and he has graciously donated the venue to create awareness and to also bring funds to the party. He is amazing. He and his wife are great people. His whole team is amazing. And if you haven't been to the house, it's Dr. Phillips's actual house. And included with your party ticket, you actually get to tour the whole house.
It's so amazing,
It
guys.
is
It
beautiful.
really is beautiful.
You can grab your glass of champagne, which we will greet you with, and you can go on
Now
your
you're
tour. There's a beautiful courtyard in the back, which is called the Courtyard at Lake Lucerne. And if you Google that, you'll be able to see pictures of the amazing courtyard area. It has a beautiful gazebo covered with the most mystifying trees, and it just gives like such a great environment for a masquerade party.
It does.
Like I said, I'm so thrilled and excited to be able to showcase this wonderful property. It's just beautiful on the inside and out, and we're really blessed to have it.
And so people can come to both, right? You can either choose to go to the party, you can choose to go to the dinner and the party. How does that work?
So there's a 6:30 and an 8:30 dinner seating. It's a 5-course meal paired with wine, and of course you'll be getting champagne upon arrival. There's also the party option, which the party's from 9 to 1. And if you know, it just depends on what you like. If you're a foodie and you don't necessarily want to party, you know, late into the night, then you're more than welcome to come to the dinner, and there's going to be a casino on one of the balconies, so you're able to go upstairs after your dinner with your after dinner drink and have some casino time overlooking the whole party. Or if you're really into a party and you know you just want to go with your friends and hang out and have a great time, then that's an option too. Or you could do both. So it's really the best of both worlds. You can be a foodie and attend this, you could be a party person and attend this, or you could just do both.
The food, you're gonna die over. I was blessed enough to be there at that tasting that Chef Lowe did, and wow, I was blown away. I really wanted one of each, which is kind of what we ate, but I know we can't do that for the dinner. But there's also gonna be music.
Yes.
And dancing,
Dancing,
and if you all haven't, a bar, am I allowed to say bar? Yeah, a bar. Listen, I don't know, I only talk bar language, you guys know that.
Hey, there's
It's
gonna
very
be
important.
very
thing.
important
gambling
thing.
and alcohol.
I know, come on.
And food.
And food. How could you go wrong? And I think a lot of adults, they don't want to hit the downtown scene. Halloween happens to be a weekday again this year. And so the parties are obviously going to be happening on the weekend. And so to have a party that you can go to, have fun, get dressed up at, and still it's going to benefit a charity as wonderful as Ronald McDonald House Charities. I'm just super excited. I'm really excited to see everybody interact. I'm also excited to see the outfits and not costumes. Please don't come in your little costume. Tell them a little bit about the, before I say that, and then all of a sudden, masks, right?
Masquerade.
Yeah.
But
It's
there
a
is sort of a dress
masquerade.
expectation, correct?
So, yeah, I mean, this is the perfect excuse to wear, you know, that ball gown that you've always wanted to wear somewhere and never really had the chance. Or, you know, if you have a really nice cocktail dress, that's perfectly acceptable too, as long as you have a fabulous mask. But if you don't have a fabulous mask, then I actually have some that I will provide for you available at your check-in desk. So I got everything covered for you. So all we really want you to do is show up, have a good time, and know that everything that you're experiencing that night, from food to drink to entertainment, is all going to benefit really, a family in need.
And if you haven't been to one of Astryd's parties, let me tell you about that. She's thought of everything to the nth degree. So between Astryd, Priya, Judy, and all their teams, I mean, you're not going to have to think about anything when you walk in there. I don't think about anything anyway when I walk into a party, but I love to walk into a party where I know everything is thought out.
Sure.
And you never have to wait more than 30 seconds for a beverage.
Oh my
and that's
God.
That's
my
the
liver
whole...
just hopped. It's like there's a baby in there. It moved. It heard its motherly angelic voice. So
perfect.
I love it. All right, so we're gonna share because a lot of people asked how you can buy tickets, how you can get more information. I'll share it. They can share it now, but we'll also share it when we share the show later on. So do you guys have any parting words of wisdom, each of you, for them, in addition to wanting to share verbally the information on how to get a ticket?
Basically, I think we have one sentence, right? One sentence?
One sentence?
Partyinamask.com.
Yep. Partyinamask.com.
Partyinamask.com. Is that real?
Yes.
That's a real thing.
No way.
So you just go to partyinamask.com.
Is that, do you have that?
Yes.
Oh my God, the uses for
I have to credit my husband Tommy.
Well,
he is
easy to remember.
He's
and
so creative
there you go.
and does all my IT stuff, of course.
Of course. Look, Lo just popped on.
Hi,
Hello,
Chef Lo.
We love
Welcome.
you. We were just talking about
We were
you
just talking
and your
about
beautiful
you.
bride and your big team. Oh, partyinamask.com. There's Tommy.
Yeah, so
All
it's
right.
super
From
easy.
35,000 feet, wherever he is.
Go get your tickets. We really want this to be a super successful event for the organization, and we really just want to put it, out there as one of Orlando's premium parties to attend to yearly.
I love it. The first annual.
First annual,
Right,
yes.
this is it. You get to come to the inaugural event.
I retired, yes. New Year's Eve has been retired, and now we are
Where are we going to
doing-
go on New Year's Eve? Well, we'll talk about that after this party.
That's the next show.
That's the next show.
That's the next show for sure.
All right, thank you, ladies, for being here. Judy, thank you for sitting over there in the corner. Big hugs to Judy over there just watching. Priya, Astryd, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being on the show. And I will obviously see you on Friday night. I can't wait. But definitely go to partyinamask.com and check it out. And then we'll share it again. We'll share the actual link when we share the video. Thank you guys for being on.
Thank you.
We love you guys.